So yesterday, I was in the middle of a sermon, and the Lord told me, as I was preaching it, to be obedient and to do the sermon a certain way, as well as I was battling against some stuff, kind of like spiritually going on in the room with some folks that aren't usually there. Anyway, some words He gave me about the spirit I was battling with this one person specifically. It was very interesting because it's like kind of rebuke, correction kind of stuff. And I was just praying, Lord, help me to do this. Help me get through this sermon and not, get into that, because that's not the focus. The focus is Jesus. And so I did. I pulled it off. I did the sermon. And even through the ending, there was some kind of sideways stuff. And I just pressed through. I did exactly what I was supposed to do. This morning I wake up, and guess what? Oswald Chambers, The Dilemma of Obedience. I even texted Alan yesterday and said, after he said, how do you think it went? And I was like, well, there's one part there in the salvation piece that was sideways, but I was obedient. I did everything he told me to do this last week. Even in the sermon, I was obedient. I can't worry about other people's battles. I just battle through them. I'm a warrior. And we broke through. More people came for ministry time, up for ministry time, than ever before at the church. Ministry time went the longest, even though my sermon was one of the shortest I've ever done. It was just like God told me to do it. I did it. I was obedient. I finished, boom, and then He did the rest. And the word that I had for this person that's really strong is bringing some correction to an agreement with the church, with a certain leader. Here it is in here, and it's like the story of Eli and Oswald Chambers. Samuel's supposed to tell Eli that his sons are off because they've taken the worship that was supposed to be at the temple for God, and they put it on themselves. I actually said that during the sermon, even though I was trying not to intentionally take that person on. It literally, God led me that way. Bizarre, man. The timing of this being today is so encouraging. And now, for the next couple of days, I'm going to help unwind it. We're going to get this thing fixed. And then when the presence of God comes in revival power, people won't end up getting an Ananias and Sapphira situation. If you don't know that story, you best go read about it, because you do not want to be a believer like Ananias and Sapphira, who in their, insecurity and their wanting to be somebody, as well as their misunderstanding about how the Holy Spirit works, lied to the Spirit, and boom, in the middle of revival, they got taken out. I don't want folks to be taken out. It's better for folks to be lukewarm and out of the church, or not lukewarm, but cold and out of the church, than lukewarm in the middle, lying to the Spirit and taken out during His manifesting of His presence. So anyways, I believe it's the mercy of God. We haven't seen revival yet. I believe it is coming. We have got to get ready. But for me, all I'm going to do is obedience. I'm going to hear the word, speak the word, and be obedient. Exactly.